All right, today we are working on a 2003 Chevy S-10. And we're pulling the steering wheel off to look at the clock spring. We're probably going to replace it, but just making sure none of the wires are broke or anything like that. So basically, to get the steering wheel off of these things, you want to remove the airbag, which makes sure you disconnect the battery. And then there's a little trick to these. If you look on here, see that little clip or that little cut? Okay, so in the back of the steering wheel, you're going to see, because I've already got this one off. I'll show you how to take it off. In the back of it, you're going to see these little slots right here, like right there. So what you want to do, you want to come in here like this and behind this, when your steering wheel's on, and put this in here and like pry it. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to pry it away from that groove. See? The groove is going to be in that hole, and you're going to pry it out. That's going to release it, so you're going to, from the other side, you want to pull on it as you're prying it from behind. So go from back here and just pry it out, and then pull it, and it'll pop this side loose. And turn the wheel around the other way, do the same thing. And then take your wheel, you take your lug nut, your nut off, which is, make sure you unhook the battery. This is a 22 millimeter, I think it was, something like that. 21 or 22 millimeter. Take that off, and then literally grip a hold of your wheel from both sides and top to bottom, and just wiggle it off and it comes off. If not, take a hammer, put the nut back on there, put the nut on like almost all the way to right here where it's flush, and then smack this a couple of times with a hammer, and that'll vibrate it loose. What I usually do is like this. I'll put that on there flush, take the ball peen part of it, put it right there, then hit this end of it with the another hammer, which helps vibrate it, and then you can just wiggle it off. And then your airbag clip comes off really easy. All you gotta do is just remove this yellow thing right here, and then just wiggle it out of its clip. You just pry up on it a little with a little baby screwdriver. Just take a little baby screwdriver in here and pry up. It'll release it. And then your horn, which is that one right there. So when you're in here, this is going to be stuck in there. You just wiggle it back and forth and pull out. It has these little clips right here. They pop loose. Actually, I think I twisted it a little bit. I think I pushed in and twisted it, and it wiggled itself out. But that's how you get the steering wheel off, and there's a little clip right there for your clock spring. That's how you take that little C-clip off there. And that's how you remove the steering wheel on a Chevy S-10 pickup, the easy way. You don't really need a puller, but you want to use one, go ahead. But just make sure you unhook the battery, and these are the easiest ones to take off. Just use that little screwdriver from in behind and pry it out, and pop your one side out. All right, hope that helps. Have a good day.